We have been practicing architecture for the last 45 years. We are a team of 6 architects. It's very important to emphasize that this is an office of 2 generations. We have been working with Salme, my wife, for the last 40 years, and now we are practicing together with our daughter Heli for the last 10 years. We think that one of the most important challenges of modern architecture and urbanism is how to improve the quality of life within the growing metropolitan areas. We think it is very important to introduce dignity at all scales.
When we design the houses, we put our emphasis to the functionality and to simplicity of the design, but together with it, it needs to be a very high quality.
We designed also a guest house, which is built on top of an aqueduct, Ottoman aqueduct, which is 150 years old. The building itself actually benefits from the fact that it is on top of archaeological layers. The International School for Desert Studies in the Israeli desert. By the building, we can express the right way of working and living and studying inside the desert. The climatic condition creates the shape and the form of the building. Another project is the Marine Studies Campus by the Mediterranean. It is a research laboratory and educational facility that studies the oceans, the seas, the rivers in a most advanced scientific approach.
Very important aspect of this building is that it works in the environment that it is located in. The students are not only studying in the classes, but they are also studying in the environment itself.
One example of our work is the visitor center in the national park that surrounds the old city of Jerusalem. This building will be built on top of an archaeological excavation, probably the biggest in the country, that has 6 different distinct archaeological periods stretching over more than 1,000 years. Our office is located in Jerusalem, and Jerusalem is a very special city. It's a religious city. It's a holy city for the 3 religions, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. So every project reflects the complexity of the social structure, the religious structure, and the cultural structure of the different populations that compose the city. We were very fortunate to have the opportunity to work in China for the last 10 years. The first project that we were involved was the Kaiping villages and Diaolu, 1,800 towers along the river in southern China. Kaiping Diaolus and villages have become a World Heritage Site inscribed in the UNESCO list, and we are very proud of that. The Damingong Tang Dynasty Palace in Xi'an. It had enormous effect on the environmental quality of the palace, but also the respect to the partially reconstructed palaces within the Damingong. In the last few years, we prepared the conceptual plans for the pagoda and temple, the Buddhist temple in Nanjing, the Dabawanse, and it was reconstructed now as a modern pagoda with a museum around that explains the importance of the Buddhism in Nanjing and the construction of the pagoda. Through architecture and urban design and planning, we can improve the quality of life, and we can improve the well-being of our society. Therefore, architecture and urbanism should be accessible to all parts of our society. Thank you very much.